Why would a man cheat on his wife with a less beautiful woman? One mystery of matrimony that has defied many philosophers is the fact that sometimes a man goes out to cheat with a woman that is far less the woman his wife is, both physically, in character, and otherwise. People suspect that a man goes after another woman because he has found an upgrade to his wife. This is wrong, because many a man has been seen chasing after women that they never dream of trading their spouse with, signaling that this is a temporary thing. This raises more questions. Why hurt a woman you want with someone you don't want for keeps? Why is your affection for your wife, which you cherish so much, not enough to keep you from cheating on her? Here are some of the reasons a man would cheat with a woman uglier than his wife. 1. It's his character. A man who is a cheat will not suddenly become a saint after marriage. Marriage does not change anyone, marriage only gives man's weaknesses different names. Cheating becomes adultery, casual sex becomes an affair, a breakup becomes a divorce, etc. Some men have been fed the lie that a man is polygamous in nature and that one woman would never satisfy him. Such a man goes through love keeping multiple girlfriends, ranking them from main bae to side chick based on how much he values them. Such a man may marry the main bae and continue to cheat with his side chicks. Even without premarital side chicks, a man who has the habit of cheating will cheat and cheat with anyone whether she is fine or not, which means that, at least, half of the time, he is cheating with a woman inferior to his woman in looks. 2. He's bored. Marriage can sometimes be monotonous and serious. You can tell how your days would go, what food you would be eating, how it would be prepared, etc. Many consider relationships more fun because the couple lives apart, and whenever they elect to meet, there is an air of unpredictability, there is a yearning that comes with not having seen someone they love in a couple of days or weeks. In a marriage you live with them every day, sleep with them every night, and are practically in each other's faces. It can be tiring for some men. Thus they go out in search of excitement, which is their way of saying anyone not my wife. Sometimes, they end up with the one who is no match for their wife. Also, it is possible that he is not bored at all but has the immature belief that the more women you sleep with the more of a man you are, a conqueror. So when he marries, he tells himself the lie that he is bored and that cheating on his wife is the only way he can kill this boredom, fight it. But this is just a convenient story he told himself in order to deaden his conscience as he sets out to behave in a way beneath someone of his family background. 3. He's not over the woman he is cheating with. A man can be married to you, but he is still not over his ex. Just as marriage doesn't change a man, it doesn't remove outside feelings and eliminate connections with other women he may feel he has unfinished business. In fact, it is a tad incorrect to refer to this as unfinished business. Sometimes, it is just a momentary urge, a gap that can be filled with an affair with this particular person. It is not that their lovemaking is better than his wife's, it is not that their cooking, or company, or understanding trump those of his wife. It is just a loose wire inside of him whose other end is in the heart or body of the other woman. Thus whenever the spark happens, he is drawn to reconnect, fill it up, and satisfy it, whatever. Some men are actually slaves to this so-called spark and would go weeks and even months, distracted, being mechanical until they satisfy this urge. It is now anyone else who would make the connection that this woman is actually not near as comely as his wife. But this is not his motivation. 4. He's still searching. Sometimes, a man cheats on his wife because he only got married to his wife because he loved her as a wife but not as his soulmate. This means he is married but his soul still has space for another. He may be telling himself, come on, I need to do better, but he can't do better than his heart is willing to play along. His heart isn't satisfied with the choice he made in a wife. His heart wants something more, someone else. A man who is in this situation will catch himself staring at a random woman at the mall, his child's tutor, his new colleague at work, just about any woman who sees to fill the boxes in his subconscious notion of what an ideal partner would be. With the passage of time, staring becomes flirting, then dating, and then cheating. This can happen with any woman. Now, an onlooker seeing this would shake his head and comment, "His wife is much finer than his mistress." 5. He's out of love. A man who is cheating on his wife may no longer be in love with her. He may not even like the woman he is having an affair with, but he is being with her all the same because she is not his wife. He no longer wants his wife, and this new woman is just someone he is with until he figures out his next move. Many consider this cruel. If you don't love her, tell her immediately and move on, they say. But marriage usually involves kids and finance, which would likely be disrupted with a divorce. There is also the consideration of how much hurt the man would cause the woman just waking up and telling her he no longer loves her. There are kids, family and friends, and maybe the media, to explain things to. Or, if not explaining, there are people to inform and who would judge the man, curse him. Eventually, a man may gather the energy to cut ties with his wife, but this is not the first point of call for him, when it occurs to him that he is no longer in love. He may not even be sure about no longer being in love. It could seem to him as boredom or resentment that he feels for his wife over an untreated hurt. Until he is super sure how he really feels, he would continue to see his newfound mistress. 6. He has found love. This is the fear of many men, that they not fall in love, get married, and only then would they find their true love. It is not always the case, but there is a small possibility that that woman you see a man cheating on his wife with and who is not even half as beautiful as his wife is actually the love of his life come to him late. A lot of more reasons abound on why a man would cheat on his wife with a woman who can't stand his wife in looks. Thanks for watching. Engage with this video to encourage us and subscribe in order not to miss future engaging videos as they come.